Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, Patrick Mahomes versus the Saints with some really impressive special throws packaged with some great short yardage, tight red zone plays from the Chiefs. Fired up to break this one down. Let's get it started. Welcome to the QB School. So this one's got a bunch of different things that I love about the Chiefs. First of all, Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers continue to separate themselves as they race towards the MVP. You know, really at this point, you're splitting hairs about what the difference is, in my opinion, as far as who's having the better season. I just like watching both of them play. And today, Patrick Mahomes just continues to do what he's done at a really high level for what seems like a long time now, even though continues to not be that many years. His ability to get out on the edge, create space, have a ridiculous arm, but be smooth in it and continue to be accurate and throw with touch. That coupled with what the Chiefs do offensively, both with their scheme, their speed, what they've got going on with Kelsey at the tight end position, and then how they use the creativity part of it, lining up in a totem pole, lining up in quads, doing all sorts of option, power read, different power shuffle. All those things coupled together, I think, allow the Chiefs to really separate themselves and continue to separate themselves across the league. I think that, I don't think I'm going on a limb here saying that at this point, there aren't too many teams that look like they can play, let alone beat them. So hopefully you enjoy this one. I had fun breaking it down. Let's get it started. Patrick Mahomes doing his thing. Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, creative plays at the goal line, short yardage situations right here. This is just using cheetah speed to create opportunities for big plays in the red area. 3rd and 4, touchdown, tight red zone, not a lot of options. Absolutely elite play design, using your players to create space, use the defense against themselves. We'll talk about exactly what this motion looks like, but this is really almost like the triple deke, a little Mighty Ducks action for the Chiefs here. Great job, Patrick Mahomes, using his vision, obviously vision, arm angles, ability to spin the ball, nearly unmatched. But pure concept-wise, what I really want us to pay attention to is what this motion does right out the gate. First of all, so love the totem pole right out the gate. Give us a nice, clean, easy distraction. Then we're coming across, fake motion this way. Then we come back, fake motion. And then here, really at the snap, the most important thing is he fakes like he's going back again, and then he's into that sneaker slide. And all this window dressing really does serve a purpose. Many times with motion, I'm not a huge fan of just motion for motion's sake, but this is we're faking across, and what it does is it rock and rolls back here. So when he goes across, he needs to come down to protect that flat area. Then when he goes back, what do you think they do? They kick it back. So now he's back to the middle, back to the down. Well, then at the snap, the most important thing is, so we've gone across, we've gone back. Then at the snap, he runs like he's going to go back this way into the flat. And what does that do? That makes this middle field player come over here, slip and fall, and now he is late out to this slide, sneak flat. So all those things. First, let's just watch the motion. Appreciate exactly what's going on with the motion. Come across. See them rock and roll on the back end. Come across. Now he comes back. Rock and roll again. Okay, so the DBs have to change again. Then at the snap, he's going to fake back across. And watch what it does to the middle field player. Whoop! And he's down. Turf monster. Got him. That is speed. That's what it does. That's how it distorts a defense. But it takes a play caller, an offensive design to take advantage of it. Really special. And a quarterback, obviously, to execute. This is just Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes. 3rd and 9, just pure. You just don't see. I'm not familiar with people being able to get outside the pocket, be this creative, this smooth, and just drop a strike down the field so consistently. 3rd and 9 is a disaster down for most quarterbacks in the NFL. This looks like recess, but it's the smoothest recess you've ever been at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no heel click, nothing's there, don't force it, get outside the pocket, breaks, back around, and then this just like picking up a slow roller at shortstop, flicking it to first base. But again, look at this stroke. I mean, just like so smooth. Check the accuracy. Again, face, throat area. I mean, that shot is special. One more time. Just so easy, effortless strike. I think the thing that's so, uncanny is just the ability to consistently do it. They're only getting 3 people out here. They got wide receivers chipping. No, not forcing it, using his vision. Again, he's not even getting touched, 2-hand touch there. Climb, get vertical, and the guys know how to play with them. They stay alive, and you just can't cover someone for that long. It's impossible. But the design, again, in these short yardage situations, right here, quads, 12 personnel. They don't even block this right, but they put the Edwards-Helaire as the back off to the one side. You see this little tight diamond. This is why, you wonder why certain players love playing for certain coaches. These are manufactured touchdowns for both Patrick and Kelce. This is just the easiest flick in the world. They seem like they never seen this play before, the broadcasters. I remember watching arena football games where they would do similar things like this all the time. But the design here, check Edwards-Helaire running out, getting set. See how fast they get up and get set? This is just quads to the right. This is diamond bunch, whatever you want to call it. They don't even block it right. So first, right out the gate, again, sometimes we oversimplify this, but it's 4/4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, normally, without being in the room, knowing exactly how they want to block this, I would guess that it's here, 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 and then it's just a tackle drill, like old school Oklahoma right there. But they end up they leave the point guy and just allow Kelce to just truck him to get in. Just not sure about the execution, but the design, again, watching the blocking up front, I can't tell you if Watkin whiffs or 22 makes him miss. But again, manufactured touchdowns. Guys love these. Just so great on so many different levels. Touchdown pass, touchdown reception. Then we're going to come back, and this is probably my favorite throw of the day. Just being able to, again, this time use the cheetah as a decoy. Not the greatest block in the world. Get out on the edge, roll into your left, fade away, corner pocket. And then there are just some great shots here. This catch. This is unbelievable. Great job keeping his feet in. Love that trailing that back foot, kicking up the tire. So good on so many different levels. But for Patrick Mahomes, again, it's consistently the vision, the touch, the creativity outside the pocket. Look at this left foot drag right here and kick it up. Whoop. That's such a good shot. There's a couple better angles here as far as being able to just see that tire kick up. But my goodness, the first couple times I watched this, I didn't think he was throwing it to him, but he definitely is. Look at that. My goodness. It's his ability, Patrick Mahomes' ability, to get outside the pocket and make usually really, really good decisions. So this is the angle. Look at that tire. So good. Again, that's just so consistently uncanny. All this is they've got Kelce up top. First of all, they're using the cheetah as a decoy. So he's coming in like the first touchdown. He was the main thing. Now he's coming back. This is not a great block by any means right here. My man Cam, while he's in the game, misses him. So Patrick's going to be out on the edge trying to create space. And really, this is just one here on this little smash, or really kind of like a fade stop here. This looks like it's supposed to be smash concept, some variation of smash. But when he comes up right here, because he's rolling this way, we've got inside leverage, middle field closed man. Well, when Patrick is rolling this way, this guy they basically come in here and double him. It ends up being a variation of a double or falling into a double. But this corner, instead of working the back corner, decides to come across and work the middle. What does that do? That creates a lot of space to run this back line, back of the logo, back of the letters. Come right there. And again, that's just too far to cover. It's impossible to cover, but it takes so long. You usually don't get these plays off. And he's about to get smacked. And he does get smacked in this game, probably harder than I can ever remember seeing him get hit. But my goodness, again, the block from Tyreek Hill that's asking a lot. But out on the edge, this ability right here. So most guys get out on the edge. It's a hard throw, trying to throw it to Kelce on that front pylon right there. You almost like to see him turn the other way without knowing the design of the play. But it's not there. Don't do it. Back pedal, fading out of bounds. strike. I mean, whew, so good. So many different levels. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already. Please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let you know when we go live, when we put out new content. Easy way to support the channel. Went live last week. So if you weren't on the Note Squad, you didn't know about it because it was a bit of an odd time. Then, in addition to subscribing, hitting the bell, check out the Quarterback School tool. It is free. The link is in the description to the video. It is a great way to better understand how to beat every single coverage. So when we're talking about man coverage, when we're talking about rock and roll and safeties, when we're talking about leverage, what exactly does that mean and how can you beat those types of defensive coverages? Well, check out the Quarterback School tool. It is a fun, interactive way to better understand and learn how to beat coverage. So let's keep this one going. Then this one right after Cam Jordan gets ejected, going right after him, little option. Now they carry option and they'll bring it out in what they consider, I think, big games more than anything else. But this is not easy to do. There it is. To be able, what I mean by that is get past the line of scrimmage and then lateral it. To have the kind of just football IQ to know where he's at. To be able to do that down the field, making it look easy. But again, love the little design here. Love how quickly they went after him. And really, they go after him back-to-back plays with the two-point conversion, too. But this variation of option that you see them run, I almost feel like they did it to start the Super Bowl off the top of my head as well. But again, using motion as a decoy, coming down, thinking they're going to crack that defensive end. But the thing I love about this design here is the footwork here from the back. They're making this look like zone read with the quick action, the ball out, quick zone step, and then they come out and run option. But we get past that first, but they keep a relationship here. And then he's able to flip it. Why is it important? Because these guys right here, first of all, they want the tailback to have the ball. They don't want Patrick Mahomes running and getting tackled. But these guys are all reach blocking. So they're coming up trying to get the outside because they want the ball in the pitcher's hand. So again, just first off, watch their footwork in the back end, the detail here. Again, catch it. See Bell's footwork, that first inside step, making it look like zone. His hands up, like he's faking that inside zone. Faking zone read. The ball's out like he's going to read it. Then they run option. Defensive end takes himself out of it, but he's able to flip it down the field. But then watch the edge blockers, the arch blockers. They are reaching down the field. See Kelsey there getting the outside edge? Great block. My goodness, great play. Final one here is two-point read. This is really a variation of power read, power shuffle. Again, check the motion from Kelsey. Bringing him in, he's going to get the lateral. But they're running just power read with snag, power shuffle, whatever you want to call it, power shovel. Absolutely outstanding offensive architecture in the tight red area, short yardage plays. Just really special on a bunch of different levels. Great execution, great leg drive right there too to finish it off. Nothing easy about that. But play design here wise, this is just snag up top. So we're going to get short motion here. We're pulling the guard. You can see how offset he is already. So we're wrapping the guard here. He's lead blocking, coming in here. And we're doing this, and we are reading this guy right here. So we're into the flat, corner. There's that snag or spot. And we're just going to, whatever this guy does, he can't be right. If he gets with, we're going to shovel it to Kelsey. If he hangs there, if he hangs here, we're now 1 to the flat, 2 to the snag, 3 to the corner. Or some iteration of it. So again, let's just watch that defensive end up top to be able to get the read right out the gate. The other thing to pay attention to, I'll show it a few times. First, we're watching that defensive end. Hesitates, flip it. See how he goes out? Hesitates and goes out, flip it. Now, the other thing to pay attention to here is normally when the guard is wrapping, first of all, I can't believe how offset the guard is. When that guard is wrapping on power, or some variation of power, normally he would be going to the front side inside linebacker. So he's going to be wrapping and going right there. We're going to get a big double team right here, all the way back to this. But the great thing about this play is that when he is not there. Why is he not there? Because he's got this back man to man. So again, when he goes into the flat, he's got to go get him. So now it kicks everybody over one. So now we're wrapping all the way back to this guy. We can double team all the way back to this guy. So it just creates even a bigger cavern. Again, watch that play side inside linebacker run with the back. See ya. I mean, he's got no chance to make a tackle on a run, right? He's running out of there. You can see the double team come all the way back. Just great execution. Love the design of this thing. Nice job by Patrick. Again, easy. Too easy. All right, that's a wrap. Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs, Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, pure speed, Travis Kelce, so many weapons, so much fun to see how they design offensive plays to take advantage of those weapons. But then at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes getting outside the pocket, being creative, fadeaways, smooth arm angles, all sorts of fun stuff to watch. Hopefully you dug it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.